people are interested. My culture said, you go into an election like this, you expect a certain room to put all policies on the table. Now you dissect it deeper as to how well these policies are fair. But unfortunately, for some reasons, whether it is diversion tactics or whatever, our attention is sway from the critical issues underpinning our welfare.
That is very
and
true.
Switch it on trivialities.
Very true.
Or parliament, speaker, offender marking, showmanship, blah blah blah.
This
because young constitute parliament now go and sit there, no. So this whole idea of parliament setting to me is irrelevant and has no consequential effect so far as your welfare and your progress is concerned. So young fair no to change. Again, Galamsey, it take the center stage where young people felt to say something degradation be a year to the environment. The Attorney General and the government pounced on them, arrested them, imprisoned them without a bail. A topic. When we know say our economy is in fragment. Economy no scatter no into pieces. When was the last time I was sitting on TV? You saw a television station talking about economy. But you see our economic wizard. Last 4 years, original platform so catch Mahama said Mahama was useless. This is your friend is saying Samira catch Mahama then say oh you're useless. And then look at the economy today. And then Baumia ne Akufo-Addo, the word useless, they don't even fit it. Because so what they describe you I say well word nanimase. Because they don't fit the word useless. You understand? So that is the reality. Free SHS. Said that I'm who go to your 1992 constitution, but because of cheap politics, people make it look like Akufo-Addo tenance or conjure and or the buy. It is in our constitution. So we should endeavor to ensure that at some point in time, education free from basic to secondary school. But you see, even the constitutional framers at the time, saw the challenges. So they gave the caveat that we should roll it up progressively as the economy bounces and so forth. Because you cannot give out free education when people cannot even feed themselves. When the basic economic structures and infrastructures would go from a new. So when Akufo-Addo came and he was preaching free SHS, fine. People thought that was the right time. But you see, policy nearby, the challenge is that because what is stakeholders in the educational sector at the time, they were not even invited to the table. Because I'm a policy person. So, your policy, you sit down, you identify the challenges, problems, and then for them, you weave the problems into a policy framework. Now, targeted the problems now to solve it. That is what you do. That is the whole intent of policy. But the way your promises are the beba. Yakasi the beba, the nuance yet to tow as a political reparation package. I promise him and this over free SHL from the word goer. Common sense, wisdom, there was nothing, no blueprint, nothing. Na ya onwa aye na pona no odi animu o kasa te sese bi obi aye de battery gu nimu and the battery no ya wi kasa boom 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 nyansa bi anim. So that is the idea not implementing the free SHS. And then challenges upon challenges. I will not sit here and go through the problem because you know much better than I do when it comes to the free SHS. But you see, that be a we can joke around and do everything with everything that we have. But idea back on the future of this country has to do with education. And if you look around the world, there is a race countries embarking on because of globalization. Globalization is bringing the world closer to Obia. Say there are people living in Ghana, but they are working in the US. There are people living in Ghana, they are working in the UK. That is globalization. And there are creating a platform with competence and a it doesn't matter where you find yourself. That is why our education must be very competitive, must be very key. Now your team are elevated to a level, you bet me are competing with people out there. But besides and the gap between even academia and your job market here in Ghana and saying over the years, we have a ton of platforms as some I can say, be to breach this gap. Because the widening gap no making it impossible say and crowd from University of Ghana Babon Tina ya diomoko adwuma so monko ya adwuma. The other mo ya no so monko to koko mreme, monko to credit mreme. Because people know that these people are not fit to do whatever they are needed to do. And the president Nankasa, people who are due for retirement, who are this 60 years plus, as a quote of you know, we are rehiring them at the expense of young graduates. But if you go to some of the big universities, the Ivy League universities in the US, Obi was second year, no employment offer. Yeah. Do you know why? Because they know that they are training them, and there is no bridge between what they are doing in school and what they are coming to do. There are people who are picking students to come and work for them. Why can't we do the same thing? Because there is a problem with our educational system. So the foundation is very key already. So over here, school, yes, I say school. What people don't know is school. The important school. The crucial point in our school, primary school, kindergarten, up to secondary school. The academy, that is why will be a foundation in or Cambro buga. No, the secondary school, and no, we are all repairing a it means a foundation, but what do we see? Okay, primary school, kindergarten. Yes, it will be through mass one pass or through English one pass or train or better way. Yes, it's all one primary school. I'm not much idea. Do you know how dangerous that is? A cracketana wabano, nitini empty. Orientation is key. What you get exposed to, and then a formal basis. Yeah, I'm crying more can this nature argument. Make no mistake. The most crucial impactor in your life also is nature, not nature. Nature impact in 10%. It's nature. And the akraketwana at that age, you know, yes, suppose you know to nipa psychologically, you know, no akraketwana na on your balance because you know, we who are trap pass ho and the other man nipa no enya dia betimi I bring akrano up no. I know the day no, you destroy the child from the word go. And then secondary school abam I am making sure say you know government the policy but that is meant to make students better. Another particular policy destroying kids because you see contact hours is what it Enkrano at the school. The last time we videos I ever do no medical a problem. Baby a bit better a problem. We are not a garden and a year book I am a dime for a month for. And then a pamiyan. This is education. We don't rush people through because education is such that akranu be we know the educational system must leave imprints. Now you who say nipana for school, but look at people who are coming out of our university. They come, they have certificate, but they have no brain in their head. Absolutely nothing to show for. And then I want to judge in there. He has to rush to the room, not find a certificate to prove, say, me want master's degree. But our master's degree, you don't need certificate to prove it. People should know, say, yes, you have the certificate. You understand? But that's the problem we have. But we don't build problem solvers. And now we are building talkatives. We are building a man for yet the Yakosian bedin se hunu. Na Mr. Kumsen can't law. Yakosian law to better society, to make society look better, to build society together. But then, yeah, I want focus on Lord the budgeting, and I'm in chair when I'm a better than when I'm a senior, no, but the basic society problem, so I continue to widen. That is the problem. So, me free SHS is a problem. And your problem say I ain't free. I'm free no kind of saying. Now, no, obi send the prospectus the mammy. Make a cancer can boom near number 5,000. And what is free about free SHS then? That is just by the way. The question is, there are problems, are challenges. A binary kasa should admit to say there are real challenges because infrastructure na dining as for na planning in enti am going through hell. Enti at the end you betimi as government. I bet you making sure say the free SHS you are placing at a certain pedestal. And you see, so we will be a policy person now we nyansani na we dwene about free SHS. One important thing I am not saying. We man the crow. Krano, we are free SHS. One, when your policy person crowd, we are free SHS. One thing that comes to mind is the numbers will go up. So in the pardon will be secondary school. Then the pardon will be secondary school. Set school and terminate at secondary school. On the tertiary. Now tertiary you can so and I can biaso. You're caught in a tertiary. A bind by prayer. What's almost tertiary be baby? Because the free SHS policy must include tertiary. Because they will have to advance. And not University of Ghana, Yama. And then all the universities in Yama. Government and committed to build a single university anywhere. The SCC one no Akufo-Addo namna shamefully no namna or change.
I do choose some model schools, model schools.
Model school ben. Me say model school no, it doesn't terminate there. You need tertiary out there. So as a broader policy structure now for free SHS no, it must include tertiary. You see, because people are so myopic and narrow-minded, you know, and they do these things for partisan and political expediency, you know. Or yeah, just for the numbers. Now, President out there telling people, say, Monko passing on Monkasa Akufo-Addo babies. He's not concerned about a mura na ye produce babonti, you know. Because now, okay, in UST, you have a lecture about babonti, say, Okra no mobile school, no over Okra 6, Okra 8, Okra 9. But basic, you have an equation, quadratic equation, that's what the man wants to mean, yeah.
Physics.
So
at the
end of the day, no, at the end of the year, and a trauma could see your friends at the top. And if you go to the master's level, I know lectures are almost no, your friends a lecture no from YouTube direct. Oh, yeah, I didn't trust in your research. YouTube, no, I can't class. That is how low our educational system now. Because at the end of the day, they know you graduate and get your certificate and go home. Because it's not about impacting knowledge. Now, I'm more free about Tiambano. When I be papa be apart from say you from one of part the radio so kasa do hang, but if you go elsewhere your kasa will be academician, you sit down, you construct your friends solution targeting a problem, you solve them. That is what you do. Elon Musk, okay, look at the problems he's solving for America. No be a nan that say you be time rocket I'm not twak or throw I'm a rocket and I'm a back I'm a he went to China so kwako tobi oko and soldier for no say jam obodam among Tom man, then Pablo Koyomo to Intasugu so, or buy it, no can near my boom so on one casabay in a rocket. Now, rocket, when make it shows a reusable, or tenacity make it shows and rocket, no Sunday Costra, a buffer money send you. So that is what you use your brain to do. Now, you have why now, quite in a class of my research, I say, the amount fire than an Yakika boom, and you would qua is the reason why a problem. And to the Biamacasa, when we're having a conversation, don't you sit there and say, me a professor, me a lawyer, me a failing. Because we've not been able to solve a single part of our problems. Because on a year then, and then I have thing. Solution by now, so we must begin to reorient. Now, education system, no young retooling, young redesign, no, not any solution based education, not Kosio Bicasa, Koyese, Kwachi, Nema good team, Koko to Nkwasi articles, and Biansa Bianim. Not young farmer and young farm queen when I'm a better. No, the whole essence of education is to equip people with knowledge. There are people who think, oh, your co school baby, you can win your Juma. Now, how can see your co school compare Juma? Young co school compare Juma, oh, you know, win your Juma. That is positive. The whole essence of education is to make you a better person for your development, to enhance you so that you'll be able to solve problems. Now, and what you know, ya be a wabby, no. Now, when you what it takes to go and work. That is it. Ukwa the alcohol school, the uncle school, be a juma. So, ajuma no be nina na uhiya school there. But the whole essence of education is to expand your horizon, so that even in dealing with your fellow human being, Ukraino, you know how to deal with it. But that concept is lost here. And the education, you know, biara. And the baumia, instead of them to accept, say, phrases, you know, there is a challenge, you know, they are not willing to accept. They are just doing politics with it. But Krano Dachi is on the line. What can we do? So it's the reason why I'm saying that maybe I'm advocating, say, if you look at the terrible signature these people have left in their wake, Ubayo Mamboya for to go to the vote and vote for these people to continue. Because Akufo-Addo has demonstrated clearly, say, on when it comes to leadership, governance, and as a foreigner, he has nothing, just onim home matching, or Baso be the president and Kurabremu dream and Eben Mano. But we are not going to buy and so the economic track record because you have no say, you're coming. CD and I saying and Rami Koba Bisa costs $1. Just a confusion and a whole lot of stuff. And you cannot trust these people with the future of this country considering they are go through. Okay. And we are going and now with the emotions now to a bar. Just think twice. These people must not come anywhere close to power.
Right. Ora Ivan Che Innocent Mame and no say another pay say with our educational system. And a more and some have even been taking notice say almost some new curriculum be by Munsembebre and building the STEM schools and anime who Dr. Ditum or your PowerPoint presentation in Munsem no troka bebre sa ojune ho awon tiase ne obi ko form 2 ade ko chepes wo form 3 obi wo form 1 ade ko chin ya obi ba form 1 pono wo form 2 ojune ho awuntimi sese wuntimi mbo nkonta ene atimu sa ne ayedin 8 minutes past 10 a.m. Enche mekwa ahoma ne so na mene honorable David TD Von D or your MP at the Machifo at Mokwa constituency of the Central Region. Now, was some pressing issues regarding the Supreme Court verdict and the judgment about the told me no Abraham Kumsen. Now, one also about the free SHS policy. Now, the woman said, now with EduWatch, one more at the data be about one thing. Now, say touching on the government allocation and expenditure, EduWatch said between 2017 to 2023 and 2023 to 2024 academic year, a total of 12.88 billion Ghana cedis was allocated to the free SHS policy, averaging academic years of about 5.3 billion a year Ghana cedis was expended on the policy, averaging 1.6 billion Ghana cedis a year, adding in that nominal terms. Now, the annual budgetary allocation to the free SHS policy increased by 639% from 400 million Ghana cedis in 2017 academic year to 2.95 billion Ghana cedis in 2023 academic year. Eti wei ena ya dia ban ka ho eye ensem. Sika no ye hwegu enso no ye nyemu bibia with the free SHS and the call by John Dramani Mahama say oba. Now, ono de obeye nie. Or say as part of its pro-poor interventions, no, oba, a policy like a free SHS policy, oba, obey a review and not to cancel. Obey review and not to cancel. Sounds say omemo no, mintimi who said the cancellation review no. A man for dictionary ne encyclopedia mukuta ne muntre mu etie. No so about the resources and so no what the ebeshim amaneti mi etumpon. Arope ora kumsen with the free SHS. Minim say anya hwempo no wo manana wutue bi mu school fees ni ade won mo ho no ma yesi aduane asan won mo ho no ma yesi we asan obekwa prospectus mpo de bekọ no ene obi essay almost by 8,000 cedis onyanko school ne kwa no wototo ne ma bro by 8,000 cedis admission fee emaye ehon tete won ketenkete so no emaye. Now with the free HSS policy nankasa no question is is it indeed free? And I say a cosmetic free. I don't pay me more 10 minutes. Oh,
you remember that? Okay, last week we can go. Now, I don't know. Blame Bia or Selco. You Bia. Or what time? Sir, a BBC. Papa, over anything. Sir, host a
Saka.
Them
Saka Sally.
Yeah, exactly. Sir, had talk.
Hard talk, yeah.
So very bizarre because some say some me theater income pay. Now, may I have an so very soon you see me riding in V8. Yeah. And you know, another time we share have oh we have now we no. So don't worry, but and so ways a means to get so that I will find a way so that next time when I meet him and he sees me in the view, okay, yeah, Papa, that is a kufadu for you. Here, Napku, a dear fanfare, no 1 year war. Ghana, last square, a year, number free. Wash your home, t-shirt. No match. Mumujina, a wemu. Omoni aji. Napku. How did it end? Napku, you could see them as at now, still they owe some of these children. Wow. And this sa wagadri, sa intro, say, when be a pay for so. Populism no is too extreme. Populist behavior. Fans. Go see we. Nana, as I said here last week, free SHS, Ivan can say, and it is in the constitution, say progressively free school. Now me say, let me say, I say, wako doctor na, wa prescribe a drama, severe fat, and apart for 1 capsule, area 1, and 1, for 1 week. Now, now we count it 3 daily times 1 week. We are no contempt, you know. 1 of me now. We're cleaning out 3 per day times 7. 21. Because 3 capsules daily times 7 21. Upa say we are no contempt, you know. 1 of me now. Now we are more them. Me too.
Prescription now, the member of parliament, Edimadisha Madina constituency, lawyer Francis Xavier Susu, was also a human rights lawyer. Honorable to me, good morning.
Good morning.
Watch of this was a one person, Madina, send a campaign echo and send your bands and
well, campaign echo yepa, menu cases out here, Yaninam Pantine areas, and then I do work as a chef for Honor. Your paper and your son polling agents training and yeah, or better 3 different electoral areas. If you have to try your mini rallies and your Maribor Festival, your sign and your friend is the game, your friend is a 24-hour reset game. Oh, Marina, where is the pressure? Men that are crying, you manage the also fire or ground. Right. Obisobu says, how outbeat are you, sir? Obe retaining seats in the NDC. Oh, may say, in fact, if you are not paying status, say, pro, right from Pantan Village all the way through Shalom Estate areas, KB, Menu Catania, BPM, Pantan Hospital. No, so we shall send here man for air body and so. Nothing in Ghana for one more motor taxi stations, or more motor washing bays, one more air barbers, any seamstress, or my any Michelle Consubiano, Obia at the CSM, Obia in your mind. In fact, and every day, Nani Papa or MPP Penny Bakwana would dig Mapa or Pantine, or no ever kind who and I would do any money acquire friend Mugabe. Our Pantan village inside Honoma. Now, our campaign His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, any lawyer. So, since the said, Yamia Dumoy, yes, we need it Nikeke. By your gap now, your Bema and before no, a very wide gap. And now, your Pesayanya crown, the 120,000 votes a year. Your Bepe Ediama, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, any lawyer. So, since your Beya or mine, let me accompany.
So far, 3 most populous constituencies are the Electoral Commission for capture here for this particular elections are Madina Ekahubi. Now, just recently, and the running mates to the NPP, Orana Punopoku Prempe Eba Honomo Eko Pantan Hospital Honomo can say, Alawane dear, Modia Moba, Mobu Mutimpo Sombetrim, no Modia Mudia, Omuyoma, what etia. And with this call, any dear Kosono still grants a feta mamo.
Oh, no, I mean, so behind him say, the running mates, no, any presidential candidate, no. Clearly, in the BB or Mobibi or Maka, a Yenukre, a Yen Fonkwan or Muchagana for, and so, and our Modibi or minus, and so, no matter how long you hold on to lie, the truth eventually will expose you. And then I mean, Katoba Pantan Hospital, I honey, what is Yanua? Every nursing training student to be an himself, allow some Baomiani, the running mate, not politics and an omodi. San no buy or cancer of students, Nicata Lawano, or free Hanocato, or Mitia Lawan, and Mommy news item about Omitia Lawa. I know back Panta Hospital, all the nurses to tell you Salawano Munchia. And clearly, you know, allow politics, maybe, and that, and Omodi Fast to Edibaji or mine. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, any NDC, you know, your policy position, you know, does not completely take away Alawa, just that it modifies that Alawano. Every tertiary student have the opportunity to the financial market. Opportunity bia e wo hono ma wo di benye sika wo di behwe wo ho ama wo school wo no obewie ama why independent no. That is the policy position at NDC Ediba. NDC encha alawemu NDC ba ye be ni amana konanim.
Right, finally, Yanko Supreme Court, na minja we san se ebre eni uni adaje e wo nto awubo mu. Supreme Court justices, Woma Atnan Semeko PMU from Parliament through to the 4 vacant MPs, Woma Ensen. Now, ruling Abano says Speaker Frema Mobeba.
Well, I don't know whether Speaker ever praying and I won't praying. And then number one, and number two, so many will say, a prayer constituency. And between now all the way to 7th December, no, you will on every day. Juma Yebedi. And in Ukraine, between now and election day, meaning this NDC MP Biabenya who say about Parliament. Now you bet Parliament I day. You bet Parliament because in the first place now buying the government business no on your ready say or person way juma. Like on my ready anka or more enko papa pansu enko use Supreme Court say you be majority emra obviously no onyankopon kra no e majority na dia fi o mo nsem e Parliament honum. Now beyond that kra no any day bia e Parliament the Ghana for na NTS say Parliament honum e the house of democracy. When obia ba na obetu abanya the first thing I can say Parliament is hereby dissolved. It is a only Parliament, a only Kamamikebi. Democracy in Holland when there's no Parliament. The NDC side in India, you see a gun in Libya, Bosse, some majority of Parliament, no, we shall protect the majority in Parliament. We shall defend the Constitution in Parliament. One of the most renowned, saying, jurists, and as I say, legal brains now, Okasa, and yet, Kunkwana, and as a soldier for one air or Constitution. You can have a Supreme Court to say, or Muslim Constitution ever to them in this line near Abesiano, because clearly, you know, law square, you'll be there in interpretation, you'll be there, I say, interpretation be ability to absurd consequences. No, that interpretation was not intended by the framers of the Constitution. Clearly, near Supreme Court, Opa say, Alexander Senyor Makibet near Castle. I call NDC. Now, so MPP for no Omunyaneshi and Obia a very comfortable say at Makin any NDC for a friend say Mukokos meeting or we are not about Parliament say MPP. It doesn't work like that. Besides, you know, so say Obi change political color. Once you make a declaration, say you have changed, and now our filing documents it means that immediately you have changed political color, and we will not allow you to come to Parliament. For example, Minu can say, Opa says. NDC Nino or no Siano, the constituency all campaign NDC, you know, or Parliament or near Betina caucus meeting, near Parliament. It won't work. Yeah, Penisa on your platform Sukrani, you know, credit. So immediately, our constituency, our campaign NDC, you know, there's no teachers and NDC member when it comes to Parliament. And a Parliament standing orders, Yanya amended standing orders, no, Yabeka say Obi. Exchange call us and ABA or before prayer whatna and that's our new caucus. It's a Parliament for Parliament, Supreme Court Napu, or Mopo, she ends our Parliament.
All right, lawyer, Bibi and Obioma, Adaji Niposo, Mamina, or Nebon to an Supreme Coding Ecoenim.
You, Yamin come when you're
okay, Mammy, and was say, NT MP, Edimadisho Moma Dina, about you and so, and lawyer Francis Xavier Susu, William say, or a lawyer ni Emuda Honma Clay. Intian Sanquechi and Cocheche BBM Ebium, or she said, Speaker Freya, or Mukomunia Daje, in less than some 21 days more to the general elections, one more airborne tour. Urakumsin.
Saying I can, a common sense. Because what way law? Now, the wound to me apply in your daily life there. Then all on natural, but you had no. And then we cry, young call law school. Common sense, say Supreme Court. If it is good for them, that's okay. But practically, it's very, very difficult to apply what they ruled or whatever. And you know, Francis, I think he is right. He's a lawyer. He said what we also intended.
Right. Orakumsen, na Professor Nana Jane Opokwa Jema, or see one muti ejumedi ne war Savannah Mantel, Muntu Wedi Etew, Mamenko Homra, na Fimi family in our farm. na binu abema Emmanuel Kofi wono ensentro for ara wakan sentro for woni professor Nana Jopoko Ajiman Dr. Samuel Swap for one airborne to a wetifi mantem do medin kan e dia to just say savannah mantemu and Mrs. say one e bia na bibia sesa the itinerary of the running mates to John Dramani Mahama Professor Nana Jopoko Ajiman yenko ppm e wetifi mantem do Yima otimania good morning.
Good morning.
Good. Now, and I pay a fana Professor Nana Jopoko Ajiman and Ra Mosha Probasi e wetifi mantem do or dia kwaku pm na message ben and during this final laps of the campaign, you know, what the enam.
Yo, but na here I can say there, you were Yamango, I was Savannah region. Na the campaign tour to the northern part of Ghana, no. And then run a shot here, 4 days ago, na Odikaino, or many extreme, our northeast. Wale baby Ghana Vice President Alhaji Dr. Baumia Ofrino and all the kind in any actually na Oshia Ahimfo Bebre any party supporters Bebre any dom Bebre Onomu Airbo NDC Komo name common na no or churchum here say Ghana for Beto Abano Amam Peninda John Dramani Mahama any NDC parliamentary candidate or more contested elections ni no anka me I can say ni na akwako wie say or church match Ghana for nipa subanya o mampina da John Mahama okita o say oye obia or abadaye oye be man so de memum anka be kan say oye obatan obia ni yemu ye obia say enyama enko yi a o ayem hihye edema ne man on ti say aban omotisui enyama asay Ghana for be kwa huyi mu a ono de hia no eni say wakwako erect statute odi si baby odi born ho samrani say waye adwuma nti Ghana for emo na baso nti Professor Jena no Koko Ajiman edi sansem no etudwa e kan say aban omotisui enya de omo wotema ema Ghana for enya de a said the Ghana for who you know how muno enya de a omoya omuni